I want to talk about my relationship with women, how I've changed from, the fucking friend zone lover boy type of dude to now to how I am current day, present me. Believe it or not, I was actually friend zoned like two times. I've been friend zoned two times in my life, and you can probably relate to that shit because I'm sure you and me are really similar. And two times they fucking hurt, bro. They fucking hurt. I know how hard fucking being friends will hurt. Cause you really do care about the women. You care about the girls, but they just don't look at you like that. They just don't look at you like that, bro. They really don't. And I know it hurts, cause that happened to me. What was the first one? I think it was ninth. I think it was freshman year. And then the second one was probably like sophomore year or something. I don't even know. I don't even like remembering it because it made me feel bad. But I mean, it's necessary. It's necessary for we all go through it. It's necessary. I use that as like motivation to change. I use that to make sure as learning experiences. That's how I like to view it as. I use the heartbreaks as like learning experiences. Okay, I can't do this. Now I need to change this as a result. Otherwise, the same result is gonna happen. I don't want that. I don't want that shit. The first step in avoiding to be friend zoned is just not even getting into it in the first place. Cause being friend zoned, that's all your fault. That's all my fault. I would say both the times it was both my fault. And the number one way to actually fall into the friend zone is just talking too much. It's just being too friendly. That's the only way you actually fall into being in the friend zone. It's by talking too much. Cause otherwise she just looks at you she looks at you as a friend and not even as like a romantic sexual partner or nothing like that. It's just, oh, he's constantly just chatting, small talk. Oh, he's a friend. So that's how, if you want to, prevent getting friend zone in the future, that's one step. That's already one thing you gotta do. You can't be talking like small talk, constantly talking and all that shit. No, you're just gonna fall into a friend zone, and you're just gonna get your heart broken. Trust me, I've done that shit. I've been through that a few times. Another thing you can do to avoid being like falling into the friend zone is you have to be more flirty, like very more flirty and teasing, and you have to add in a little bit of like sexual energy, sexual attention, kind of like fucking around and playing with her. Like if you guys have a, you guys have like a sister or something? You guys have a sister or a sibling? Well, I want you to imagine the same way that you treat your sister, kind of like play fighting and like, kind of like talking mean shit about her, but like in a friendly way, in a joking way, not in like a mean way. You're not gonna talk to your sister. Oh, you're fucking bitch. No, you're not gonna do that to a girl. No, you're not gonna do that. But you're just like carefully like teasing her. So if she has like a weird hairstyle or maybe a stain on her shirt, you'll like make a funny comment on that. Well, do that same thing but with a woman, because that's how you make it like playfully and teasy. That's the same way. Because what most people do, most guys do, most inexperienced guys do, they just try to talk and make it like an interview. It's boring. They like to be super nice and like, oh no, you're pretty, you look gorgeous. But no, you should just say something. I was like, here's one thing you can do. You can say give them a compliment, but like kind of take it back a little bit. Kind of like take that compliment back if they do something wrong. So like for example, so you could say like, oh, I like your hair. Your hair looks good today. But I'm not sure. I feel like you look a little too crazy. You look a little too wild. She's gonna be like, what do you mean? No, I'm not wild. Just little shit like that. It just makes it more fun and more engaging. Little shit like that. And maybe later on in the conversation, if she says something mean to you or something, or a little fucked up, you could say, oh no, you know what? I'm taking my compliment back after that. Just little shit like that. You could just do little shit like that. That's just how I like to operate. That's how I like to play around with women. You could implement that if you want. I feel like it worked. I'm not sure. Maybe it suits you better than it suit me, but that's how I like to do it. You can try it out. Have a good rest of your day though. Mwah.